So today I'm at the Palm Beach State College here in Lake Worth. I'm in the Humanities building, and this is where the art takes place, art, music, and a few other things. And we're working on the COVID-19 project. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna wrap some stuff in upholstery, and we're gonna use this table right here, so we're gonna get things set up. This is gonna be hanging from the ceiling, like so. And what we're gonna do is hang some COVID-19 balls from there. And we need to put some upholstery on here. Kind of get it prepared and get it ready for, put a little cloth on there, smooth this thing out. So that's what we got going. Come on in.
What's going on?
Sebastian, the world, Sebastian.
Nice to meet you, the world.
All right, so I'm gonna get this table set up and maybe we can do a little product we're using. High strength 90 contact adhesive 3M. I got it from Walmart.
So that's like spray glue?
It is like spray glue. Do you see any mask in here? We should have on a mask anytime we spray this product.
I'm thinking
Paper mask, but it should be a ventilation mask. Like that's it. I would say shake it for 60 seconds, and there you go. All right, here we go. Alright, so it's supposed to be stringy. And not like that either.
Did you shake it?
I did shake it. I really hope it works for us. There we go. That's what we're looking for, a nice stringy effect.
That's supposed to look like spider webs.
Yep, supposed to look like spider webs, exactly. So I usually shoot about 50% over each line as I pass. So to give you an example, this is what it's supposed to look like. If it's not looking like that when it comes out of the can, you might have the wrong stuff. There's different numbers. There's 77, there's 90, but then there's some adhesives that spray like wet bubbles in a big oval or a circle. For upholstery, I suggest using something that's stringy and looks like spider webs.
You know what I hope? I hope it doesn't get stuck to the pastry.
Alright, so I'm going to just hit the edge. Because we want our edges to be nice and thick. I'm not going to hit it anywhere we don't have our... it should roll off if we get it on the table. Once it dries, it should roll off. Okay.
I'm talking about on this.
On the table?
To the cloth.
We want it on the cloth.
I'm talking about glue.
The glue, we want the glue on the cloth. So here it is. This is what we got going. We're going to go ahead, want to do me a favor and peel the tape?
Peel it?
Yeah, we're going to show an example of why we're peeling the tape. Yep, how about that little piece right there? Golden. All right, so the spots where we're missing the glue is because there's a dip in our cardboard, and we're not going to use any type of pad or foam to suspend the cardboard in the air. So by doing this, we're going to suspend the cardboard, or excuse me, suspend the upholstery by pulling it tight right over that gap. So once the piece is put together, you won't be able to see it is the goal. Okay, we can set this to the side. You just want to set it over there on that other table? All right, here we go. So here's the intended goal. Now, one stroke, and then as you're looking at it, you want to come back apart. You want to do 50% of coverage over the other side. And of course, we've got this tape on here so that we don't get any glue in the area that's going to hopefully match that other piece. We're going to try to put part A and part B together in a very similar area. You follow? Coverage, 50% over each stripe. you don't want to go too many times because it will bleed through and then your glue will be on the other side of the upholstery. So we're going to try to tap the edge. Now you're going to have an opportunity to hit this again. There we go. We're going to have an opportunity to hit this again. Once we put the two pieces together, then we are going to have an opportunity to hit the back side and then pull the upholstery, to fasten it down and keep it tight here. So right now we're going to go for a drying time. We're going to allow it to tack, and we're going to peel the tape. Go ahead. Yep. So we're going to allow for a drying time. Usually when you touch it with your finger and it doesn't feel wet but feels tacky, that's when you're going to be ready to put part A and part B together. So we'll come back. All right, so we're back. And what we're going to do is just test this contact cement and see if it's ready. I'm going to find a heavy area and I'm going to touch it with my finger. So if the contact cement does not come off of the base or the structure of whatever it is that you might be trying to contact cement together, then you're ready. This means, it's tacky, but when you're not ready, the glue will actually come off of the piece and of course lift. And if it lifts off, then you have to let it dry a little longer. In our case, we're ready to do this. So here we are, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna put A and B together. So we're going to
Now I can lift this up first.
So what I do is I work my way to the outside edge. There we go. Okay, so now we'll go back a little bit. We'll let this piece fall back. Yep, let it go. Yep, just let it go. And I'm just going to try to come over it. Let's see if we lined up. Hold it down. Not there, where it's already tight. Yep, just two hands at the very nose. Yep, you got it. Blue right there, or is there no blue here? Here we go. Can you hold it? You got it? One direction there. Wants to fold on me. All right, I'm gonna let you press it down. I'm gonna pull it tight again. You got it? Is it sticking or is it coming up?
It comes up. I want it to.
All right, so now we just want to pull out the wrinkles. Here we go. So it's worked out. You can't see the wrinkles that are in the cardboard. I'm going to feel one right there. There's one right here. What we've done is we've left that part right there without any contact cement, and that allowed the upholstery to stretch out over it. I don't know if you can see this. There's one slight bump here, but for what we're doing, and it's going to be upside down with no light, it's going to work. Let's go ahead and flip it upside down. So now this gives us the opportunity to spray glue again, and this is going to be where we're going to tighten the edges. So we're going to come in here and we are going to shoot some more glue. There we go. We're back to the part. Let's see if we can show an example of when it's too wet, what it's going to do. So you see here, if it's too wet, how it comes off. Yep, you see that? You see the big fingerprint right there. You press it in, and you know, it comes off. That's too wet. So we're gonna give it a few minutes. I'm gonna say 3 to 5 minutes. We're in the air conditioning, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're working in a warehouse or something like that. It might tack up a little quicker according to the heat, but the weather makes a difference. So you really have to just do it by touch. There's no specific timeline, but do give it a little bit of time before you put A and B together, or they take a chance of coming apart.